Hi YouTube, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle, and today I'll be sharing with you guys a bit more about myself. So today we'll be talking about being a single mom, dating, and relationships. So guys, I've been a single mom since my son was a year old. He's now 5. His name is Kenroy, and I just can't imagine my life without this little person. Like, he has brought so much light into my life. He teaches me to push myself, to not settle. Because before I had my son, I was working at a warehouse as a team leader. And after I had him, I decided, like, I was thinking to myself, what if one day they have take your son to work day? What am I gonna do? Are you proud of, like, I'm saying this to myself, are you proud of the job that you're doing? Like, you're gonna take your son into a warehouse, a dirty, dusty warehouse, to for what would that, do you think your son would be proud of you for that? So then guys, I went back to school for early childhood education, and that's the field that I'm working in now. I've been doing that for over a year now, and it's going very good. It's a job that I enjoy. I love working with children. Like, I love to see all these little personalities, and they grow up to be like just different. Everyone has their own way of thinking, their own way of doing everything. I love that. So I love my job. And it's because of my son, I think that's why I choose to get a career, go back to school, and all of that. Like, he have really pushed me to seek better for myself. So I'm so grateful to God for him and for that. Me being a single mother, like, certain things you just don't have any control over. Like, me becoming a single mother, I had no control over the situation at the time that wanted me to get out of the relationship. It wasn't an abusive situation or anything like that. It was just that I think we see life differently. So yeah, so it just gonna happen. That relationship gonna happen. But his dad is a great dad to him, and also a great person to me, and I'm still grateful for that, because there's some people who does not have that. I remember when I just became a single mother, I felt lost. I felt defeated. I felt like I failed my son, like I disappointed him, like I wasn't able to provide that family for him. Because I grew up in a broken home. Who parent is gonna want that for their child? So when I see that, like, I couldn't give that to my son, it crushed to me. But then I'm not being hard on myself anymore, because I realize, like, this is life. Stuff happens, and you just have to move on with whatever you have and make the best do. Make best of whatever the situation is. So I'm a single mom. I'm very happy with where I'm at now in life. It's not where I want to be as yet, but I'm definitely working towards that. I love being a mom. I love little things like my son is watching TV, he falls asleep on the couch, I pick him up, take him to his room, and just that gives me so much joy. Imagine when he's up, when he's awake, he always have me on my toes. He's always asking me questions. He always want to do stuff together. And now that he's 5 years old, we just went to the movies this summer so that he can see his first movie. Although he didn't want to stay in the theater for all of the movie, we left halfway through. It was still really good that we could do that now. So he's growing up, guys. Also, what has been challenging for me is, like, not having the support of, like, other family members. Sometimes you might just need a break. And I know back home there's so much family. Back home is St. Vincent, by the way, guys. So I know there's so much family members. If you need a break for something, you can just ask one of them or do that. Because I remember one time my son and myself was at home, and he was just crying, and I couldn't figure out what he was crying for. because I tried everything. I made sure he wasn't hungry. I made sure he wasn't physically hurt in any type of way. I don't think he was feeling inner pain either, because I know the cries of when he is feeling like internal pain or something. But it was just something that he was feeling, and because he's a baby, crying is how he knows how to express himself. And guys, I tried everything, and I became so overwhelmed. And in that moment, I just felt like I just need a break. I just need to step away from this situation and then come back. So I made sure that he was fine. I put him in that baby rocker seat thingy. I strapped him down, and then I left him there. I opened the window and I just pushed my head outside. It was cold. I put my head outside. I took a deep breath. I closed my eyes and I just released that. And then I went back to pick him up and started nursing him again. So I know how difficult sometimes it can be, but guys, it's very rewarding. Being a mom, you see those little hugs that they give you, those little arms, is the best hugs. The kisses are the best. I try to always remain a positive person, and I look for the happiness in every situation, because like you can't go through your life being upset, angry, sad, always down, or your life is just gonna feel like hell. You have to pick yourself up. You have to be cheerful. You have to try to make wise decisions. Like sometimes you may do something and you think it's gonna work out that way, and it goes the other way. Don't beat yourself up, but just always keep trying, because this is life, and life is always gonna throw curveballs. So you just have to know how to maneuver through life. I'm not like, I've been through a lot. I've come a long way. Trust me, like I'm telling you, I've came a long way, and I've learned a lot along the life journey. So I know I could tell you. And guys, what I'm telling you here is just my own personal experience. I'm not saying this to bash anyone or be offensive in any type of way. This is all my own experience that I'm sharing with you. If you're doing something different, your parenting styles might be different from mine. That does not make me wrong, and that does not make you right, or vice versa. Dating as a single mom. Dating as a single mom, oh my god, guys, I don't like it. I do not like it. When I was single, I would enjoy a good date. Like, you enjoy a good date because you just had to worry about yourself mainly. It depends on all where your mind is at the time. At my time when I was dating, I always wanted to be a wife and a mom. For as soon as I started being attracted to guys, like I always felt, I think that need came from me trying to fulfill what I didn't have as a child. I think that's where that came up from. But I know I've always wanted to be a mom. I've always wanted to be a wife. But here I am, 30 something. I am a mom, but not yet a wife. But guess why I'm not a wife yet? Because that husband, God is preparing him for all the greatness that he's about to get in his life. There you go. You see, you have to find a positive in everything. But I am satisfied. I'm content with where I am. I'm being very mindful when I date, because you have to be careful who you're bringing around your child. You can't bring no scum around your child. And one big thing for me, my child's dad, he does not smoke. And I would never want to bring somebody who just keeps smoking like a chimney around my child. That's a big no-no for me. I want like a positive role model in his life. And my dating life, my son would not know about that. He's only 5. Like, what does he want to know about my dating? And as a matter of fact, right now, I am not in a situationship. I'm not in an entanglement. I'm not emotionally connected, sexually connected to anyone. I'm just taking this time out for myself to refresh myself, because in the past, like before my son, I feel like I've always just jumped into a relationship which is not very healthy to do. So I just want to be my best self, my best healthy self, mentally and physically. Because I don't want to go into a relationship when I have the opportunity to meet a great man and I spoil that all because I have so much baggages that I haven't worked on or fixed, before I start my next relationship. So I would like to meet a great man one day, but I'm leaving that in God's hand. If anytime I'm a human being, if anytime the need came up when my body feels like it needs someone and I just can't deal with that anymore, I go online or I go in store on a adult store and I buy whatever suits me and I come home, or when the package come, I unwrap that package and I fix myself. I prefer to do that than to be in a situation where I'm hurting, I'm confused, I have questions, no answers. I don't want that. I'm too old for that. I've done that already. I know what that feels like. I don't want that. I seek happiness, and what I realize, guys, as long as I'm happy, my son will be happy because I can be the best mom, the best human being for him, for my job, the kids at work, and also my co-workers and everybody else that I'm associated with, that I meet day to day. So when it comes to love, as a single mom, me falling in love, it can happen. Of course it can happen. I'm human. But that man has to be a man who values me and shows me that. He shows me that he values me. He's consistent with his actions and words, because I'm a person. I do respect action, and I like a man who does things. But like, we're women, we want to hear those nice things too, and you make sure that you do them. And that I would really appreciate a man for that, and that can make me, of course, fall in love with someone. But guys, yeah, so that's just how I feel about life. That's how my single mom life is. That's how I feel about dating and relationships and love as a single mom. It's not easy, it's very tricky. I know that we can get lonely sometimes, but make the right choices. Seek happiness first. Also, guys, don't forget to involve God in your life day to day. You don't have to be like Mary to pray and ask God for anything that you want. Like, it's very important that you involve God in your life. Like, I know it, because I know I've been in some situations where I felt like what to do, where to go, where to turn, and God created an answer for me. Like, he brought me through. I can sit here and I can tell you that now, because my life now is so much more peaceful and happier than what it used to be. We are women. We have to be strong. God created us to be great human beings on this earth. Our responsibilities on this earth is a lot as women. Like, we do a lot, and it's sometimes often go unseen, but don't be discouraged. Hold your head up high. Take care of those little babies. Do what you have to do. Do what you must. And I'm sure you'll see the difference. Your life will be better. So thank you guys for watching this video with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. Share this video. Let me know how you feel. I always respond to all my comments. I do like to interact with you. So don't be afraid to leave your little comment down there. Have a good day, a good night, or a good evening, whatever time it is. Peace. I'll see you in the next video.